Sellen is a big construction company. This isn't just a construction company trying to finish the job, get paid, and go away. This is an organization that's investing in the entire community.
Sellen has been really an invaluable partner and supporter to ArtsFund for decades. It has contributed over $800,000 to our organization. Together, they developed really the gold standard of employee engagement for ArtsFund, and they take the Workplace Giving campaign out to the job sites and talk about the value of the arts.
If you think of the partnership that Swedish has had with Sellen in terms of philanthropy over the years, over the past 40 years, their philanthropy has not only been significant, but it's also been very strategic. I think that they've not only, handled some of our larger construction projects, but they've also assisted us in visioning the institution. What is the vision for the institution over the next decade, or the next 20 years, or the next 40 years?
Scott Redman, president of Sellen Construction, was a leadership volunteer on our first capital campaign at KEXP. We raised $15.2 million to build our new home at Seattle Center. Sellen was such an integral partner for our capital campaign that we would not have been able to achieve nearly the scope of a project that we had set out to do. We're a small nonprofit, they are a large company. They didn't treat us as if we were a small nonprofit partner.
Sellen Construction has been a huge supporter of the American Heart Association, American Stroke Association for years. Back in 2011, CEO Bob McCleskey had a cardiac event, and he said at that time that he wanted to have more and more support in building healthier lives. Sellen's been a huge supporter in partnering with us. One of those ways is through our Heart Walk, and they have raised over $1.5 million and brought over 1,000 people to be a part of that.
We've been working with Sellen for more than 15 years. They've built our last 4 major projects. They also have become a philanthropic supporter, and now have invested heavily as a company in the Space Gallery and the Aviation Pavilion. I'll never forget the meeting about 2 years ago while we were working on the Aviation Pavilion, when one of the Sellen engineers came up and said, I think we could do this steel truss differently and save us all a lot of money. And we agonized over whether we should sort of take the risk to do something different than the plans. And he said in the middle of the meeting, "Isn't this what you would want your students to do?" So they redesigned the entire truss structure of the building that we were about to build and saved us more than $2 million.
They're the example really of corporate citizenship at its best. It's top-down, it's throughout the organization, and the culture of philanthropy and giving back is deeply embedded in their DNA, and we're all the better for it.